We're with Napoleon Products. We're manufacturers of fireplaces, grills, as well as HVAC products. I'm the ERP Improvement Manager, so I look at improvements that we want to do within our visual system.
I'm the Vice President of Information Technologies at Napoleon, and I essentially am the global leader in technology across the world. With our partners, Synergy, we did a research as to what softwares were out there to help us solve the problem of the procurement process being so dysfunctional. And we discovered SourceDay and to address that problem. We selected SourceDay because once we started looking at the solution, it met all the criteria we were looking at solving. One, it was a software as a service solution in the cloud, so we didn't have to maintain infrastructure as well as revisions. Two, it really demonstrated itself as a value-added product because of the way that it integrated the relationship between the procurement agent as well as the vendor agent. And for us, that was the key selling feature.
One of the greatest benefits that we've seen to date is the time savings for each of our buyers, mostly coming from streamlining the communication process between the buyers and the vendors and automating some of that. We're seeing a savings up 1 to 2 hours a day.
I think one of the key things I would tell a colleague in recommending SourceDay would be the ease of implementation, as well as how SourceDay partners with you to really add tremendous acceleration in implementation in terms of onboarding the vendors as well as educating the users, and really harmonizing that whole process so it makes it much simpler.
One of the biggest challenges we had was receiving confirmations on our POs and the whole communication process. It was very manual and took up a lot of time. It was very easy to miss some information and to lose some of those confirmations between the vendors and the buyers.
SourceDay provides us a platform where that communication piece is all orchestrated in one place, where we can see the chain of all the different communications, where the statuses are, and it really exposes the information to the user to allow them to triage the information quickly and get at problem areas. It also facilitates a lot of the notification and communication processes by letting the users know when they have to action on things. Really what we see from the solution is the ability for both users on the procurement side as well as the vendor side to get at access of information very easily. The overall project goals were to get back some of the time that our people were spending in managing this process, as well as developing the communications piece to accelerate and to make our vendors more accountable in terms of keeping their delivery dates as well as holding prices. And for us, once we got into the implementation and the onboarding process, we discovered that the results were a lot better than we anticipated. So we derived an ROI much quicker than we anticipated.